Alright, cleaned the shop a little this morning. Now I'm going to build some link mounts. Try to get these links put on and see if we can get the front end hanging. So I'm trying to make them so they match each side. You gotta cut this thing to where it's right. Okay. I think I can make that work. Okay. Now I should be able to mirror it on either side. It says in the fine print that will work. Okay. Plasma cutter time. Something got screwed up on this side. Not the same. For some reason I cut that other one wrong. So now I'm cutting this. Somehow I cut a big hanging out of it. Spend more time looking for tools than I do working. Let's see if I can cut this one out right. Well, it looks like where I got that hole gonna be pretty good. Okay. I think we'll just go 9/16 all at once. Well, there you go. Yeah, I don't have any nuts for those. Nutless.
It's a bad day.
There's one. Alright. 2 mounts done. Maybe. Something of that nature. I'm gonna grind this off right here so that I can get this welded in there nice and solid. And I need to clean these up anyway, so I'll grind it all off and then start building some link bars. Then I gotta build the mounts for the front end. They'll be similar to this. I'll make the exact same mounts. Sweet, I just gotta build 3 more of those, 4 more of those. Upper link's gonna tie to this, the lower links are gonna tie to the frame. Need like 27 more hands. Down. So each one of these tube adapters is a different, like a right hand and a left hand, so that I can align this thing later and make it all happy when it's going down the road. Alright, we'll let her cool off, put it together. joints, so I may end up using one of these Heim joints on my pan hard bar if it's not gonna flex like I want. Because this one right here, I ordered it to be the exact same thread as this.
You can change it.
I can change it. Just lengthwise is all.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna mock it all up and flex it through its position and see if it's binding, if it's trying to break my spot welds off.
What you can do is leave this loose and mark it,
See where,
and then see where it clogs.
Yeah.
So tighten up one end and then the other.
that's my game plan. And then if I have to, I'll just put a Heim joint on it.
So what we're doing today, first of all, it's New Year's Day. New Year Day for those of you who don't like the plural.
And you got 4 hours of sleep.
I wish.
We got plenty of sleep.
Since we're here, Paul's going to be working on his truck. I figured I might come down here for a little bit and at least watch him work.
Right. Put him to work. He's not watching. Something like that. We'll just have to set the strut in there. There we go. Alright. We cut 2 of those out. We'll be chilling at the Holiday Inn. We've made a decision. Right there.
Hi, Trevor. Hi, Puppy.
Okay. We cut those out. We should be 40 on the bottom, then we can bend some hoops. We gotta weld the other side plate in. We gotta finish welding this one and put another one right there. Clean the top off. I gotta wait for a steering U-joint so I can get the steering finished and 2 Heim joints. Closer. Alright. Anyone see where I left the sharp? Looks like they knew what we were doing.
This stuff is crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty hefty. This is the mount for the top strut. Those are my spacers for the Ori. Hopefully that's going to give me the right width I need. Well, it needs to be centered, but the problem is it has to be up just barely, or the Ori will hit the top. So what we're going to do is probably just set it up just barely and weld the gap a little bit.
Warm that right up.
It's not like burning you, but it's not cold.
Right there.
It's gonna fit. Yeah, it's got room. We miss. Everything should be just great. Yeah, that's the way we want it. This is the front, that's the back, right?
I think so.
I'm gonna check and make sure. I like it. I was building it for this.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why we just tacked it. It's like really close. Needs a hammer.
Paul's go-to.
That's right, you can fix anything with a big enough hammer.
Man, that Ori is so weight.
Now we'll put the top piece together.
That's funny.
A little warm. see what it looks like at least.
The moment of truth.
SI.
No way. It's that Shock's actual kit, huh?
Yep. Guess if I'm gonna play with Ories, I might as well have the tools. Guess let's get some nitrogen. Attach this 1/4 inch NPT fitting to nitrogen regulator. Do not set regulator pressure beyond maximum pressure for charge kit gauge. We don't have a regulator, so we're not doing anything more tonight. That sucks. So my missing link finally showed up. My pressure regulator, so I can actually put some air in these Ories, or nitrogen. We'll see if we know how. We've been trying to do this for like 3 weeks now. Get this figured out here. All right, the instructions tell me that I need to first air up the bottom to 100 PSI. Just like freaking see this thing. There we go. All right, there's one. Man, the guy that engineered this didn't do a very good job. Tight.
Wonder who that was.
I don't know. From the back side, it's not bad.
No.
And we got pressure in the bottle. Turn that to 100. Okay, now I should be able to dial those off. I'll do the other side. Once we screw this on here, we'll start raising it. We'll see how much pressure we have to put in it to get it to come up. Turn that on. Okay, there's 100.
It's like magic. That is so satisfying.
Let's see what that says right there. That's 5 inches. That's half the shock. That's where we're kind of going to run it for a minute. 400 PSI to lift the front of the Yoda. It's a little more than I thought it was going to. All right, pressure's off.
Is that the smell of nitrogen?
That's the smell of nitrogen right there. That's setting on its own right there. Okay, it's holding. I guess we'll let it set there overnight and we'll get some exhaust and brakes on it tomorrow.